People. Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. Salute to the international audience and, of course, salute to the domestic. Okay. XRP $10,000 end of 2026 and silver $100 end of 2025. Now, I told y'all before, because of the AI market and people calling me while I'm live. You can't make this up. I'm live right now. These the ills of going live, people. This is what I try to tell you. Whole time I was here, I didn't get a call yet. It called while I'm live. For people that's watching the rebroadcast, hey, it is what it is. But let's get into it. So in this episode today, I'm going to get into how the silver market is kicking up. Some of y'all should have been invested in the silver and you didn't. But that's neither here nor there. Now is what you're going to do now. What is the goal? What is the game plan? And where is the proof that XRP could do these type of numbers or silver could do these type of numbers? But I put in the chat, let me know. Real simple, real easy. What is your price prediction for XRP come Q2? That's the second quarter of 2026. What's your price prediction? What do you think it could go up to? Huh? Okay. Let's watch a video. Because some people think I'm the one that's just saying this out my mouth. And a lot of analysts are saying it. But you have some people that I'm going to be nice. I strongly believe there are some people that are getting paid to backtrack about XRP. The sentiments and how they moving, it just seems too shaky right now. As always, let me share my screen so you can see what I can see. Hold on now. Bear with me. Now, I want y'all to tell me what you think after watching this video. Phone is blowing up, people. Phone is blowing up. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to put it on vibrate. Let's go to, I don't know. I gotta say, I don't really know about this dude. And when I said don't know about this dude, I know about him. But like, do I trust him? Is he someone I can trust? So let's go over to my Twitter page. Y'all be the judge. Y'all be the judge on what he's saying. And make sure y'all let me know if y'all could hear this or not.
Q2 2026 price prediction. Q2 2026 price prediction. I think we have stable coins at not at scale, but significant usage and volume at that point. Probably $1 trillion or more per year in volume. And then in addition to that, you probably have Swift online. And I'm assuming you're asking about XRP. You didn't state, you did state the asset here. It says 2026 Q2 XRP price prediction. So you probably got Swift online at that point. You got the back-end settlement of the stock market. You've got FX, probably commodities as well. I don't think you'll have derivatives. I don't think that they will actually have tokenized the stock market at that point. I think that's probably going to come in Q3 or Q4 in 2026. But I'd be much more comfortable by the end of 2026 than Q2. I think by the end of 2026, early 2027, you're looking at a $10,000 XRP. Q2's hard to pin down. I don't know. It's very dependent on what's live and what isn't, and how much volume is moving across the network in order to maintain price stability at those higher values. And it also depends on supply and demand dynamics between the ETFs and other applications where people are holding XRP. Treasury companies will be live at that point. Evernorth will be live. It's likely that we will have liquidity pools and pseudo accounts and borrow lend directly on chain live at that point. You may even have, a few other amendments that haven't even been proposed yet on the XRPL for compliance and other smart contract capabilities in place, which will drive even further demand for the asset and lock it up and, not have a ton of supply available on the market to settle all these payments globally. So, there's just a ton of different components there to be able to pin that down. I think if I had to give a range, easily 4 digits, very confident in 4 digits.
All right. So y'all heard that yourself. As you know, we got XRP, the different trades and all that stuff going on, Evernorth, blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of stuff to deal with. Why are you having trust with Jake? Lester McDavid. No one said I'm having trust with Jake. I asked y'all to put y'all predictions on what it's gonna be. Jake, he got his firm. He's pulling in big money, dealing with XRP, managing the people money. That's what he said. What are y'all predictions? And I haven't got no answer yet. No one had answered me yet. You know what? I seen somebody put $4. Okay. Now I don't know if they sent $4 to the question. I want to know. What is the prediction? That's why I come on here. That's why I ask you. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into some real facts. So when people dealing with this crypto, why these ETFs will be important, right? Let me show you this guy that did this, what I'm about to show you right here. And it's crazy. Because for some reason, he's slightly changed. No, he's changing his tune. And it's a bit disappointed. I'm listening to Calvin. I'm on TikTok, and then Calvin shows up. But these are the people that be getting into this type of stuff and give you the information, right? But are they really do they really know what they're doing or what they're saying? Calvin Hill, $6,000 worth of XRP is supposed to be lost. Lost $6,000 worth of XRP. That was 4 years ago. You know how much money that would be right now? He said that move had cost me $100K. Yeah, I bet. Okay, listen to this.
I'm telling you mistakes that I personally made. I've lost $6,000 worth of XRP because back then, when XRP was up under the SEC and they were saying it was a security, you really couldn't buy XRP except for a couple of exchanges like Uphold. And Uphold 100% required you to have the tag ID, which I knew nothing about. And now I'm trying to send XRP out of Uphold over to Coinbase with no ID attached to it. Bye-bye $6,000 worth of XRP. That was 4 years ago. That move has cost me over $100,000. And now that we're just talking about XRP. What do you mean when you say XRP? Because I know where XRP is going. Do you know what XRP's price was? That's $6,000 worth of it. Bye-bye. It's gone. Ain't no getting that back. Somewhere on the blockchain, somewhere floating around without the idea out. It's gone. I'm telling you real stories so that you understand. Now, listen, man. You're going to make mistakes and you're going to have to get over it.
What? Some people don't know about the XRP tag. At least he was honest about it. Some people don't know about the XRP tag. Certain places require the XRP tag. Certain places don't. See, that's why I be laughing with some of y'all people that think y'all could just jump into crypto and just do what you want to do, how you want to do it. Y'all better go buy some XRP ETFs and stay safe. I'm just saying. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. I don't think I said that when I came on. Salute to everybody that's watching. So the people that's tuning in, what is your price prediction? Now you see, again, once I start doing the type of live streams like this, YouTube don't want this to go out into the ethers. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all gonna get this work. Let me put up a next video with our friend Calvin. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it up. In the meantime,
I'm telling you mistakes that I personally made.
In the meantime and in the between time, we're going to jump on Bank of America. Because it's important to understand silver has some ties. Silver and gold have ties with XRP. Yeah, I do understand that. No? All right. Remember when I told y'all, it was a while back, early stage, you could go find a video about Ripple Singapore dealing with the gold and silver gateway, and they look to pull it down. Well, I put this up here. This is on my X account, aka Twitter account. Ripple Singapore, the world's first Ripple gold and silver gateway. Notice this is from October 5th, 2025. FinTech Singapore, fintechnews.sg. And okay, operated by Ripple Gateway Pte Ltd. Ripple Singapore is a Ripple gateway that uses the Ripple network to acquire, store, and convert precious metals into any currency. Launched in January 2014, the service in Singapore's first major Ripple gateway and the first in the world that allows customers to deposit and withdraw gold, silver, and currencies into and out of the Ripple payment network. Users can either acquire bullion directly via the company's bullion counter, or excuse me, bullion. I'm saying bullion counter, or indirectly from other users. Users maintain a balance in a Ripple wallet, while bullions are vaulted in Singapore. Wow. Wow. Y'all forgot about that, right? See, that's why I got to do these replays. So when I hear certain people saying XRP cannot go to $10,000, how do I feel about that? How do you feel about that? How XRP gonna deal with the changing up of gold and silver and all precious metals? All precious metals. You got your platinum, your copper. What was I about to say? And vibranium. It's a next metal. I forgot the damn name of it. Oh my gosh. It's very pricey too. But the point is, it's dealing with the precious metals, right? Vibranium. Anyway, so these precious metals is going to be changed back and forth. Doesn't that seem like tokenization, or at least semi-tokenization? Am I wrong for this? Am I wrong for saying that? So, again, this is on my page so you can see. The company has partnered with Silver Bullion PTE Ltd, excuse me, to store all precious metals. Gold and platinum are held at the Certis Cisco Center 2, and silver at Ferrari Logistics. That one, I ain't read this article in a while, so I forgot about that Ferrari Logistics. Anyway, currency balances are kept with Singapore's OCBC Bank, the country's oldest. All I'm doing is reading the article for you to say I can't say I'm lying. We were Bitcoin enthusiasts, but saw the Ripple network as a more ambitious project, a federation protocol for value. James Cox, CEO, founder at Ripple Singapore, said, explaining his motive to launch the service. Mind you, this is not just one of examples of Ripple dealing, Ripple XRP. I want to make that clear, because they're using XRP to move, change the value, all that. It's important to note they are not the only ones. And I've done live streams on this before. I showed the Ripple Singapore. I showed you with the other gold companies. Even recently, think it was it 2024 or 2025, where a company that deals with gold and silver, if I'm not mistaken, they deal with silver too, yeah, gold and silver, where they move tokenized gold and silver through XRP. Let me see some of the comments. Hold on. Let me see any comments. Because you know, y'all know they have haters on here. And I don't even send the haters to the block party no more. I let them talk so people can see how stupid they sound. Let's go back. Here we go. Now I just reposted it from them. Meld gold. Yeah, 2024. Okay. June 7, 2024. Meld gold. The time has come. Meld gold is coming to the XRP ledger. Learn more about this pioneering step to launch physical RWAs, real world assets, for those who haven't been paying attention, on the XRPL. I'll read that line again. Learn more about pioneering step to launch physical RWAs on the XRP ledger. Listen, I don't even like saying I'm just a messenger no more. I really don't. I really don't. You see, y'all quiet. This is what be wrecking my brains. When I really start hitting y'all with stuff like this, y'all get too quiet. Y'all don't type nothing. Y'all don't say nothing. And then the trolls come up in here and talk trash, and y'all still don't put them in their place. You see? Because this is shocking to y'all. I know. I get it. Look. Let's go step by step. Why XRPL as a decentralized layer 1 blockchain known for reliability and stability in tokenizing and exchange. Y'all caught that key word. In tokenizing and exchanging crypto, native and real world assets, the XRP ledger offers institutional grade functionality and built-in features to enable secure, efficient, and scalable. Wait, there's more. Scalable financial services and use cases. We're gonna like that. Why not? Yeah. Why not? 3, we got a next add-on. What will Meld Gold launch? Gold and silver tokens. No. Plastic and tin. No, gold and silver tokens will go live on XRPL in Q3, combining the world's oldest currency with the reliability, utility, and accessibility offered by XRPL. The gold team will continue driving physical RWA innovation into a multi-chain feature. Now stop. Remember, I told you Ripple was doing this since 2015. probably a little longer than that. Now, if I'm really thinking about it. But anyway, go back and watch those old videos where I give the breakdown. Where I talk about XRP, gold, and silver. But if they're looking to do this, they're already doing it. How's the price still the same? When, look, we're going to do it in real time. We're going to do it in real time. Let me make sure you see what I see. In real time, people, watch this. What is the market cap of gold and silver? Gold's market cap is massive, estimated to be over 20 to 30 trillion, dwarfing most assets, while silver market cap is significantly smaller, but still substantial, around 1.5 to over $3 trillion, making them top tier global financial assets, with gold being the largest and silver a key player. No, nothing ain't wrong with your screen. Nothing ain't wrong with your screen. I just had to really stay still and watch those individuals and think and process, are you stupid or are you stupid? If they're using gold and silver, RWA, real world assets, and they're looking to tokenize it, how could XRP ever stay at the price where it is? How could it only stay at $10? How can it only stay at, what's the next one they say? Maybe $20, maybe 50 tops, right? How? All right. Okay, maybe it's just me. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Integrating XRPL as the second blockchain alongside who? Algorand! I ain't even start going in to Algorand with y'all yet. Hold on. Because y'all think I be joking when I come on here. Algo. That's the ticker symbol. Algo. Yep, there we go. And Algorand is only 13 cents right now. Did y'all know? And I showed y'all this a while back. Look at Algorand's all-time high, $3.27. You remember when you would have Algo in Coinbase, and just having it in Coinbase, you would create and accumulate passive income? Y'all remember that? No? Algorand ain't even touched our all-time high yet. Hell, remember, was it 2023 or 2024 when Algo made the commercial taking a dump over Bitcoin and Ethereum? Showing, they try to cash out the store. The gas fee's too high. Try to cash out with Bitcoin. Wait, it ain't come through yet? I think they also took a dump on Solana. I was like, yo, what? Oh, the system crashed. Remember when I broke down to you, was it 2020 or 2021? That Bank of America partnered with Algorand and Ripple XRP. They partnered with Algorand, Algo, and Ripple XRP. And that's how we got to find out, was it about the XRapid, the payment system, because the patent, when the dude from Bank of America spilled the beans, we got to dig up and do research and come to find out there's a patent that they locked down with XRP, where the bank payment system, how it moved, everything. And then they tried to pull it. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember me giving y'all that alpha? Now, the people that's new, yeah, okay. But let's go back. Let's go back. It's two things. Listen to me. Anytime you dealing with XRP, these are the ones behind the scenes tussling under the sheets with Ripple XRP. Algo, Algorand. Y'all better, for y'all don't know, start writing this down. Algo, Algorand. All right. Stellar, XLM. Y'all ready? No, not H-bar, but H-bar. H-bar be jumping into bed every now and again with them too. Might as well throw H-bar in there. So I'm going to give you 4. Quant, QNT. So let's go over that again. Algorand, Algo. Stellar, XLM. Hedera Hashgraph, H-bar. Quant, QNT. Don't say I ain't telling you. Integrating XRPL as the second blockchain alongside Algorand. Algorand Foundation is another step towards delivering unmatched access to assets such as gold and silver with industry-leading technology. Michael D. Cotton. What? What's that? Yeah, let me just like this. What's that? They can't reach. It just can't reach to $10,000, right? This is Mel Gold. Well, what do you know? Algorand and XRP Ledger. The future of digital gold, the future of digital silver. Right now, silver is at $58. It keeps flirting with that $60 mark because yesterday it was $59 and I think 70 cents. All-time high. Y'all think these people are playing? They are building. I'm not even going to say they're building the infrastructure up under you. They're building it directly in your face. This is one of the many companies that I done showed you that's dealing with the tokenization of gold and silver and already moving it in real time. But y'all just quiet. Y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. Huh? Okay. Somebody asked me, what about XDC? XDC is a major player. Remember, XDC is the one that got the bless. XDC is like the UK version of XRP. I'm gonna say that again because I don't even know if my picture's acting up. I don't know what's going on, but I'll tell you this: XDC is the UK version of like XRP. They love XDC out there. XDC got the blessing of King Charles. I already told y'all that. I already broke that down. Some of y'all, when I told y'all to get XRP, you didn't. Some people, it was hard for you to get, so I understand. Not financial advice. Not financial advice, by the way, okay? So while y'all out here playing around, they are creating the infrastructure right up under you. Okay? And they got the heavy hitters involved. So much so, you never even heard of them. Okay? But what do I know? And this is where you could store it. You could store it on your ledger. You could store it on Fireblocks, Algomint, Para Wallet. These are the different wallets and, whatever you can use. How much of y'all knew about this? Let me see if y'all gonna cap. Anyway, where are we? I ain't done. Now watch this. Listen to this.
People forget that XRP has been around since 20.
This is Calvin again.
People forget that XRP has been around since 2014. They totally forget that. Since 2014. It has survived 3 bear markets. It is a top 10 crypto with billions and billions and billions in the market cap. Well, that still doesn't tell me the price. You're not going to be able to tell the price. XRP is working with countries. XRP is working with banks. It's not XRP. Ripple is the company that owns. XRP is a technology. Ripple is the company that owns that technology.
Correct.
Banks are working with Ripple. It's XRP and it's Swift. People move their money with Swift. That's an old technology. It's built on Cobalt. Like, it takes days and weeks and stuff like to move money around the world. Ripple's XRP technology allows you to move money from country to country in like 4 seconds with less fees. And you know it got there because it's the blockchain, like it's an open ledger. You can see the transaction. XRP's technology is ridiculous. And so you're not going to be able to judge what it does in this bull market because it is going to get bigger market sentiment. Banks are going to come out and publicly announce that they're using XRP to move money around the world. That's going to go crazy in the media. And you got to remember, let me say this on the microphone. You have to remember, there is only one crypto on court document records that says it is not a security. The only one. That's XRP. Remember, XRP, they went to court with Ripple. It's the only crypto that has a court document that says it's not a security. Trying to figure out what XRP is going to do, stop it. It's just, in my personal opinion, it would be wise to have a little bit of XRP in your portfolio. I have some, for sure. XRP can go and do crazy ass numbers that you can't even imagine. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. $50, $500, we have no idea. We have no idea. And so I'm not playing the game of, well, I'm not going to own some until I see what. I'm not doing that. I own XRP for sure. I'm part of the XRP army for sure.
Y'all heard that clearly, right? Did y'all hear that clearly? All right. Now he said it, not me, right? You hear? Yo. Y'all hear how he was glazing? He was glazing. All right? His boosie was moist, riding all on XRP. And he was saying nothing but facts. But he was deriding. He was deriding hard. Okay? Like a cowgirl riding a bull. XRP being the bull. Right? Now you probably say, oh, Joe, bitch, 528. Why you being mean? Don't say that. I'm going to show you why I say that. I should play the video again. But I ain't. I'm just going to play this video now. Because after all that glazing, Calvin done switch up on us. And that was a old video, right? Heard what he said. Nobody knows what the numbers could do. Nobody knows what the numbers could be. Get yourself, Sean. Get Sean. Glazing. Now listen to this.
XRP to $10,000. This you know what?
He's like, this is ridiculous. You know what?
I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna do it one time. That's all I got. I only got the patience, and only got the. I can only do it one time.
Let's go, Calvin. Show us. Do it. Just do it this one time.
It's not gonna pass Bitcoin.
What?
XRP is not going to $10,000. Stop letting people tell you things that are absolutely not true.
What?
Not going to
he ain't just say that. Let me rewind it.
XRP is not going to pass Bitcoin. I can only do it one time.
Let's go. Show us.
XRP is not going to pass Bitcoin. XRP is not going to $10,000. Stop letting people tell you things that are absolutely not true. It's not going to happen. Sorry.
What?
Just if you don't believe me, I'm just gonna. This is why you should read my ebook, or just keep buying XRP and pumping our bags. We'll appreciate that. Just hey,
Yo, he sound like Da Vinci. All of a sudden, just keep on buying XRP and pumping our bags. So you don't fall in love with it, whatever that goofy shit Da Vinci be saying. You just traded, right? Let's see what you got, Calvin.
Keep buying XRP and pumping our bags, thinking it's going to 10,000. I'll say
why it can't.
Let me show you something. XRP's market cap is 85 billion.
Market cap. Oh dear. Who's gonna tell him? Market cap. After you said all that in that older video, now you want to deal with market cap? Maybe he don't know about what the gold and silver RWAs and all this that's going on. And you see we got the ETFs now. Maybe Calvin just don't know. But market cap? You know what? Let's hear what he got to say.
$1 billion. Listen, I'm only going to address XRP's market cap is $85 billion. Listen, I'm only going to address this one time. The market cap is $85 billion. It took $85 billion for XRP to trade at $1.50. You're saying this is going to $10,000. Look, that means you have to take $10,000 and divide it by $1.50. Watch this, divided by $1.50. Look what happens when I click this equals button.
What happens?
XRP XRP has to 6,666x to get to $10,000.
You lying.
You know what else has to 6,000x? This market cap.
What?
Pay attention. Times 85 billion.
85 billion.
Look what happens. Your XRP's market cap, wait for it, hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions, $566 trillion. That cat, wait for it, hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions, $566 trillion. That's what you're saying? Market cap is going to $566 trillion. That's what people out here telling you. I'm gonna make it worse for you. I'm gonna go ahead and divide this for shits and giggles. I'm gonna go ahead and divide this by 10. There's hundreds, thousands, hundreds of millions, 666 billion, 56 billion. Okay, I'm trying to help you out here. At least I have to start dividing this by some tens or something like that so we can get to closer to some. Whoops. It's not. XRP is not going to $10,000. XRP is not going to $1,000.
What?
Okay.
Blasphemy! Your man said XRP is not going to $1,000. Fuck 10,000. It's not going to 1,000. Let me put that back again.
Not going to $1,000. Okay. Stop it.
This is the same man that had gotten the XRP and trying to send it around $6,000 worth, and he ended up losing it. Because he ain't know about the XRP tag. Mind you, he be selling his books, right? All this crypto stuff. He telling me, no, this and that. How you go from saying all that to now saying what you're saying about XRP? How? How? How much they paying you for trying to get brothers up off XRP? Yes, how much are they paying him? Let's just say he's a paid agent. P Bonnie 0 says, hater. Stoner Feud says, banks are working with Ripple is all y'all need to know. Frax! Thank you. Let me see. Ashley says he's trying to get people out of buying XRP. Calvin, I guess that's supposed to be Calvin ain't slick. Sounds like an agent to me. LOL, getting my external hard wallet for Xmas. You better. Let's see. I'm almost at the hour mark, so I'm about to wrap this up. I'm gonna go eat me some pumpkin soup and then go to the park and feed some ducks on my pastime. Let's see. Where we at? Watch this video. Tell me if this guy ain't making sense with what he's saying.
Be Sunday.
And the information This is, you know about Joe Katz. I would just let you hear it yourself.
Happy Sunday to all my crypto followers out there. This is Anthony coming at you live with Oakmont Capital Holdings out of Wyoming. Now, I've been getting a massive amount of emails, direct messages, and so on about my speculation on the price of XRP. How fast do I think it'll hit certain levels? Do I believe it'll hit $10,000? Well, first and foremost, the old saying is, patience is a virtue. And with that being said, I do believe XRP will hit $10,000 or more.
Thank you, somebody with sense. But let's see what David Schwartz and Joe Katz, excuse me, David Schwartz, aka Joe Katz. Look what he got to say.
This is why XRP can't be cheap. $10,000 is imminent. David Schwartz explained, to move 1 billion, here's what's needed at different XRP prices. 1 XRP at $10,000, you would need 100,000 XRP needed to move $1 billion. 1 XRP at $1,000, you would need 1 million XRP needed to move $1 billion. 1 XRP at $100, you would need 10 million XRP needed to move $1 billion.
Correct.
1 XRP at $10, you would need 100 million XRP needed to move $1 billion. 1 XRP at $1, you would need 1 billion XRP needed to move $1 billion. The higher the XRP price, the fewer tokens needed to move big money, making the system more efficient. So if you can put this together and logically know that they're going to be moving quadrillions of dollars with the CBDCs, with the ETFs, with the real world tokens and assets, they need this coin to be valued at least at $10,000 or more for it to properly run on the Ripple ecosystem. So my belief is by the end of this year, potentially when the ISO gets integrated into the SWIFT banking system on November 22nd, we could see a fucking huge parabolic move. Also with the ETFs that are about to be set in place because the government's been shut down. So there's 13 ETFs that have been postponed. I believe by the end of the year, XRP can hit anywhere between 1,000 to 2,500, could be more. But I do see in the near future, XRP is going to make huge, huge waves, anywhere between $10,000 to $15,000. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
So one thing he said is very important, the government shutdowns. Now we know we got the ETFs, they done hit already. So it's only a matter of time before it grow. We're in a liquidity, I guess you could say liquidity crunch for silver, but I don't want to jump to that just yet. We're actually in a shortage of XRP on the open market. Plus, we probably will have a next government shutdown probably in January. Okay. Let me just say this. I don't know, but I believe grown men are going to cry when they see the price of XRP skyrocket. You're going to have, like how you got people that got XRP at $2, $1.50 or something like that, crying that they had got in when it was 19. Listen, ladies, get your good black dress. Men, get your good black suit. Get your good black suits now. Get your good black dresses now. Get yourself some nice black shoes. Because you might have a lot of funerals to go to. People around this time, dare I say it, especially some of them Bitcoin maxis, they're going to delete themselves. I'm just telling you right now. Real talk. Get prepared to change your phone number because your family going to be blowing you up like crazy because it's going to be all over the news and everything else. Hell, Germany been keeping track of the XRP, how it's been moving. They put it on their local news stations, okay? Germany ain't playing. Germany is on it. For real, for real. And some blue suede shoes. Why is that? What's that? Botanica, brother. Why is that? Why blue suede shoes? What's this? Crypto old millionaires gonna suck on a hole punch. Oh my God. Hey, you said it, not me. Why do you think that is what? Why do you think that, Joel? Think what? Think what? Basically, you really need to be one. What? Basically, you need XRP to be 1 billionaire per. Hey, I'm just a messenger. The price is going to have to get higher. These people are going to move gold, silver, everything around. Let me tell you the secret that y'all don't know. Let's just stick with silver. Let's backtrack a little bit. Come with me over here. All right, let's back it up. Let's back it up. Such a disappointment, Calvin. Bank of America now sees $65 silver as price spike reduces London market to state of seizure. Let's go to Market Watch. Mind you, we're dealing with the paper contracts. Remember when Calvin was breaking down? I know they ain't trying to paywall. Man, if y'all don't get out of here, get out of here with that. Remember when Calvin was just breaking down the reason why, and they moving money, they moving this and that. Well, they're also moving gold. But the problem is they're moving gold and silver, right? They're also moving gold and silver. But the problem is we have a lot of quote unquote paper gold and paper silver out there. Right? When silver went up and started to go parabolic, all of a sudden the servers with all the other stuff that's trading, everything that's going on, all of a sudden, mind you, at the hours where no set of trading is going on, the servers went out. Right when silver is reaching its all-time high. If you ask me, they played a GameStop on the low. So now people are starting to call in their silver. And that's creating a big problem. They're not able to manipulate the market like they used to, doing this and that, where they like, okay, We will send you the silver, UK. You send it back to us so we can fill the order books and we play back and forth, bring around the rosy with it. Peter pay Paul, Paul Peter. No Peter pay Paul, Paul pay Peter. That's dead. America's pulling a fast one on them. Or I should say Trump is pulling a fast one on them. The UK is seeing that. Why do you think the UK is saying, we're not giving away no more. We're not selling no more silver. We're keeping it in-house. India, China, Russia, stocking up on silver. Singapore. Yeah. Taiwan. Y'all not paying attention. So even when the people call in for their silver, right? They're now telling people you got to wait 8 days. The people, the big boys that's calling in. And guess what? They're saying that their supplies with the trucks, they don't have enough trucks. All right? We ain't even got into Dubai with the amount of silver they accumulated. So they're calling in those paper contracts. I want my silver. And they're taking long to give people their silver now. Listen, I'm just a messenger. Despite rallying by 2/3 in 2025, the price spike in silver shows no sign of abating, and if anything, seems set to become even more extreme, says analyst. As prices climbed Monday, Bank of America, before I continue, just so you know, this article is important. You know the date of the article. October 13th, 2025. Okay? As prices climbed Monday, Bank of America Global Commodity Team on Monday published a bullish outlook for precious metals and stuck a $65 per ounce price tag on silver for 2026, while they acknowledge a short-term correction is plausible. The physical demand may decline 11% in 2026. Lead analyst Michael Widmore still anticipates a physical deficient, and that justifies his forecast of 30% rally. Hold on, people. There we go. Let's make this bigger. Because what I'm reading to you is important. I ain't got time for mistakes. Having broken $50 an ounce and exceeded its previous record high at the end of last week, spot silver traded towards $51.50 on Monday, pushing past a peak seen last week. COMEX silver futures. There we go. We're getting into the futures. All right. Meanwhile, climbing 5% to $49.71 an ounce, and were poised to take out of settlement record of $48.99 reached October 8th, which beat the previous January 1980 record of $48.70 an ounce. Now remember, you had two brothers that was manipulating the silvers market. Then you had Chase Bank that came along and manipulated the precious metals market. And it was doing it for a while. So the price of silver is about to skyrocket with physical demand exceeding supply and rates to borrow silver surging beyond 100%. The only resolution to the percent squeeze is higher pricing, allowing the market to clear, wrote previous metal analyst David Jensen in a Substack post over the weekend. Jensen said the London Bullion Market Association, remember I broke down with them and their association with Ripple, remember that, with Ripple XRP, Jensen said the London Bullion Market Association, the world's most important trading hub for silver, is effectively having a seizure and have been reduced to a state of lockup because there is not enough physical silver deliverable into the billions of dollars of spot contracts that have been entered into. Do you it's right there. Huh? Do y'all understand what's going on? See, y'all wilding now. Y'all wilding in the chat. Stoner Feud asks, where are you on the XRP rich list? Yo, worry about the gold and silver, yo. Who said I'm even on the rich list? Who said I'm even on the XRP rich list? Yo, I need to stop. I need to stop playing. Y'all need to stop playing. Let me see if there's any other question. Wow, man, on the XRP rich. Y'all don't stop playing with me. Let me see any more questions. Hold on. Let me see. I was sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the comments for a while. Okay, let me see. Joe Gupapo, how you pronounce that? Anyway, 750 end of year, 1,000 to 2,000 by quarter one. I guess that's quarter one of 2026, right? The possibility. Have to if they're gonna use the new system. Yes, that's right. The price got to be high. It got to be. Remember, they already made a deal with Trump. I might put that video in there because they was dropping some hints. You know, the lawyer and Brad Garlinghouse in their Twitter when they went and meet with Trump. It's already signed and delivered, people. The deal is signed and delivered. Okay. That algo might be a big crypto in Africa backed by gold, i.e. Ghana and Kenya. They proactively want to break away from the fiat. Yes, that's true. But remember, Ripple already got a stronghold in Africa. Remember that. Personally, I think the elites have figured out how to get rich off crypto, leaving retail out. Yes. Yes. Splash Meds made a good point, and 9 Etherman 833, you make a very good point. But retail is leaving themselves out. That's what's happening right now. Retail is literally doing it to themselves. What have you heard about Vanguard? Well, we know what Vanguard allowed that said they wasn't going to do it. Now they're letting all the crypto ETFs in. Of course they are. They ain't going to leave money on the table. Vanguard was sounding stupid or stupid, but then again, they play these games. Really? Ripple in Africa? Yes. Ripple is doing big in Africa. Ripple is not playing. A few sorry niggas will complain about crypto divide because they think it's a joke. Yeah, well, let them keep thinking it's a joke. Hell, they thought this silver was a joke. I need y'all to understand how important this is with the silver moving. So if they're having problems delivering the silver that they do have, that the people is cashing in big time, right? So if they have a problem collecting the silver that they do have, what's the next step they're going to come with? Tokenization. Tokenization, real world assets is going to be tokenized even more now. But y'all acting like y'all don't know this. Right? So let me go right back. Notice I did it in real time. I maximized the screen so you could see. Wait, the price of okay. Sacco Bank's commodity strategist Ole Hansen, probably jacked that name up, but let's continue. Also noted in a report published Friday that the London silver cash market has entered a period of pronounced stress. London is losing their shit. They stressed the fuck out. Owing to a shortage of available inventories. He said London silver spot prices are now commanding a hefty premium over silver futures trading on COMEX in Chicago, owing to a physical shortage. Inventories of silver head in London have declined by a third since 2021. Look at the chart. See here? See the amount? Further evidence of the short squeeze is the backwardation in the silver market, whereby spot prices are higher than those of futures contracts. Okay? The futures is lower now, typically owing to storage and financing cost. Yes, when you're doing with futures and you're doing with these other sites or whatever you're dealing with, they charging you a storage fee. Remember, I told you At Course Metals had the cheapest storage fees. Okay, if you wanted them to store it. Matter of fact, let me put up the At Course Metals for y'all now. And don't say y'all didn't know about it, because I was been doing the live stream, letting y'all know about At Course Metals. I was telling you, hurry up and get in now. So if you had got in before, you could take your junk, scrap, silver, whatever it is, or your coins right now, and say you wanted to make some money. You could have right now, if you had chosen to listen. But if you didn't, then hey, that's on you. You are to blame for that. No one else is to blame for that. No, man, listen. Hold on. Let me send y'all this. Let me give y'all this link. Because it's either y'all want this work or y'all don't want this work. That's how this thing goes. Okay? Period. Ain't no ifs, ain't no ands, ain't no buts. Ain't nobody coming here to play with you. Here it is. Here's a link. For those who didn't sign up to At Course Metals now, it's not too late. It's really, I mean, you're late, but it's not too late. There's the link. You click that. And you sign up. Before they, remember when I was doing the live stream, I tell you they'll give you the silver. I told y'all AI and OI, artificial intelligence and organoid intelligence, is going to spike the silver price. Plus with war, they're running out of silver. Let me see. Is you know what? Let me hold on. Let me read this up and then I'm going to show you something. I done told you silver is used for weaponry, dentistry, energy, that deals with highest conductor of electricity. To illustrate the problem, the bullion Vault Daily Commodity Bullion report reported last week that the largest silver exchange traded fund SLV needed 15,415 tons of silver to back all its shares in issue. That's 7 months of global output. The next 2 weeks, the next two largest silver ETFs require 1.8 months of global mined output. Han observed that dislocation in the silver market are not unprecedented, but the magnitude is. The short squeeze forcing the price an exorbitantly higher at present is building on fundamental drivers that have been, why this article seem like it's been written with AI? Just the word, why are they using those type of words? Anyway, that have been apparent through 2025. The so-called debasement trade has created intense demand for precious metals as investors have flocked to store of value hedges against the dollar. DXY weakness and inflation and derivatives, fractification, derivification. I know I jacked that up. Away from fiat currency. So the diversification away from fiat currency is huge. They don't want to deal with the inflation. They're running to silver. Let me tell you, when you see prices like this, silver at an all-time high, gold at an all-time high, all right? We're in bad shape, people. We're in bad shape. They don't want to deal with it. They're locking up. They're not trying to send us no silver or even sell us silver like that. Do y'all get the ramifications of what's really going on? Do y'all know how serious it is? I told you they will be having to come to you and get silver. I done told y'all that. Did I not? I told you, hold on to your silver. Did I not? So you think after seeing all this, you mean to tell me silver can't reach 3 digits by the end of this year? And they still trying hard to hold it down. Do you understand? Let me show you. Let me show you something. Forget this article. I think it's silverwars.com. No. .org. Damn, I forgot the S. Ilza going live. Silverwars.org. You see, I'm not gatekeeping. They've been doing all kind of skullduggery, manipulating the silver market. This, when you go on here, they get to show you timelines, the different graphs, how silver is a big component for wars. Number one, they had to keep the price of silver down to a certain extent because your laptops, your TVs, everything would cost way more, but they have no choice now. A lot of stuff is running on silver and dealing with silver. But they don't have no choice now. And plus, they wanted to keep the price down for them. But with the coming of AI and OI technology, plus every country is moving like every man for themselves now. Because silver is more red than gold, people. I know. You say silver is more red than gold. They know this. Silver is more red than gold. I'll say it again. Silver is more red than gold. They know this already. The problem is you don't know it. See, silverwars.com. When you get a chance, you're going to go through this site. 2002. National defense, the silver stockpile goes to 0. Look at their chart. See? They put the nice chart for you. United States of America, National Defense Silver Stockpile. See? And not only that, you notice since time has gone, they started slowing down more and more on war. They need the silver. Look, Department of Defense silver stockpile. Look, listen. I'm just the messenger. This is actual factual data. This ain't me making this up. Look, U.S. Mint, American Silver Eagles sold millions of ounces. Look at the graph. Look at the graph. Look at the year. Come on now. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? The Royal Canadian Mint silver bullion sold millions of ounces. See, 1988. We're going up to 2024. Look. What's going on? It's not me. I'm just a messenger. Look, we got the timeline. All right. 8.9 million ounces of silver at the DOD. This was when? 1972. U.S. Geological Survey Minerals Yearbook. So they're telling you the source. The salient silver statistics. 1972. This is a good site. Department of Defense silver stock stopped being reported in excuse me, let me move the cursor. Hold on, let me move up a little. There you go. Department of Defense silver stocks stopped being reported on in 1996. And if you watch 1972 to 1994, everything keep going downward. Okay? Again, they show you the source. And this was in 1995 this came out. Look, February 16th, 1985, Naval Surface Warfare Center. Electromian, I can't pronounce that branch. I ain't even gonna try. The power source needs of the new brilliant weapons will have to be satisfied by new battery technology, in addition to the stricter requirement, energy density, etc. Many of the materials currently used in batteries, such as silver, zirconium, nickel, etc., will have to be replaced in further batteries because critical shortages are predicted if current use pattern persists. This was in 1985, February 16, 1985. National Surface Warfare Center. What are we talking about here? They was talking about how silver was running out back then. And we can't persist with these wars because we're going to be getting our ass kicked. The Tomahawk missiles use a good high amount of silver when they're dealing with the missile guiding. See, I'm showing y'all all this. I'm here this long showing y'all all this for a reason. I showed you how far back they're telling you. When I was coming on here telling you silver is running, stock up on silver, stock up on silver, stock up on silver, stock up on silver. Now they want to deal with AI and OI technology, artificial intelligence and organoid intelligence. And let me tell you something. Organoid intelligence is way 10 times more effing powerful. A billion, hell, a quadrillion times faster, more powerful than AI, artificial intelligence. And that's the merger of man and machine. And for them to even pull that off properly, they need silver. For this AI to run and work properly, they need silver. I didn't tell y'all that before. Which is a better investment now, Joel? Silver or XRP? Both. 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 Because I'm telling you right now, when the time comes, and it's coming, I know you've been hearing all these people saying this for the longest. It's here now, and it's going to get worse. The silver shortage, they're going to be begging you. Listen to what I say. Companies are going to be begging you to rent your silver. No, he didn't. No, he didn't just say that. I know Joel Benjamin 528 didn't just say that. Companies are going to be begging to rent silver. This nigga crazy. That's probably what y'all saying right now, right? But hold on now, y'all. Wait right there. Hold on. Let me go in my bag. Hold on. I know it's here. Hold on. Should have took it out before. Hold on now. There we go. Yeah. See, especially when you have that MS7, let me hold it back here like this. Especially when you have that MS70, when you got that MS70, the numismatic value, huh? See, when you start rocking with this, they are going to rent. They're going to have to rent your silver from you so they could say, we got this much silver on our balance sheet. So this put us in this category to get this and to get that funding and to give us a seat at the table. Let me calm down. Let me just calm down. I'm calm down. Give me a second. Give me a few seconds. Because I wanted to yell just now. Because I don't know why. Why y'all still don't get this? It's confusing to me. It's mind-boggling. I been gave y'all the at-course metals link. Been gave it to you. And the stuff is at the best price. And they've been running out and they got access to the vaults. Silver is getting extremely scarce. It's been like that for the longest. I'm surprised they was able to prop up this charade for so freaking long. But the trading back and forth ain't going down no more. Now it's every man for himself. Remember when I told y'all I did the live stream and I gave you the breakdown when it was that major company, big time, was selling. Please, somebody put in the comments there that you remember when I gave y'all the breakdown that they was selling fake silver and gold. They will put a light layer of gold on top of tungsten and was selling it to Amex and all these other places. Some of y'all got fake silver and gold sitting in y'all little vaults. It's just not safe. Some of y'all got fake silver and fake gold sitting down right now. Because some of y'all didn't want to be smart enough to get the MS70s. The ones with numismatic value. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. When they put your salute to Brother Divine, because he's the first person that's from, I didn't even know this machine existed like that until me and him talking. I needed him to check out some gold and silver for me. And he was like, yo, just give it to me. I'll throw it in the machine. Machine? What machine? Oh, no. You just take it and you put it in the machine like that. And then it scans it for a few minutes. And it's able to tell you what's the percentage of gold or what's the percentage of silver it is. One person called himself giving him a chain. And when he checked it in the machine, because they wanted something done, some work done, so they wanted the chain melt down. The damn chain wasn't even 10 karat gold. That's how bad it was. Okay? All these people out here coming with these coins and whatnot. I done put the link up for y'all at Course Metals. I done put the link up for y'all. Sign up. See, people don't want to hear this. People don't want to hear this. I'm going to put it up for you one more again. They don't want to hear this. They don't want live streams like this that's properly educating you. This is why I don't get pushed out the way I should be in the algorithm. Okay? Right there. Click the link, sign up. Y'all bring y'all asses back. Simple as that. They don't want that though. Yes, China and Australia gold deal. You told us. Thank you. Somebody answered me. I know. I showed y'all the articles. This is listen, y'all could say I'm joking around or whatever, I'm playing around. This is a serious live stream I'm giving you here. And the reason why I'm going through all this and showing you the data, because I don't want any of y'all being able to say I didn't know. Support of America's Silver Eagle, that's what this one is. Silver Eagle Program Act is passed by U.S. Congress. Public Law 107-201, 107th Congress. With the depletion of silver reserves in the Defense Logistic Agency strategic and critical materials stockpile, it is necessary for the Department of the Treasury to acquire silver from other sources in order to preserve the American Eagle Silver Bullion Program. Gosh damn it, this was June 23rd, 2002. June 23rd, 2002. Public law. See it? I'm just a messenger. Y'all don't know how serious this is. They've been lullabying y'all to sleep for the longest. Y'all don't want to hear this, though. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear it. It's right here. Google it. Put it up yourself. U.S. federal authorities arrest Christopher Tappan. I forgot about that. It's so long ago. For trying to sell 50 Eagle Picture zinc/silver oxide batteries to Iran. You can't make this shit up. This was in 2005. Selling out the U.S. Christopher Tappan arrested. Ooh, let's move on. The DOD's silver e-waste recycling procurement program under pressure as silver requisition increase. According to DLA officials, requisitions for silver have increased since the end of fiscal year 2015, raising some concerns about how long the program will be able to provide this precious metal. Need me to make it even bigger for y'all to see? There it is. Page 16. GAO-16-576. DOD electric waste. 2016 now. Okay. Remember, I was screaming it loud and proud since 2016. I would say I was screaming it to you. Get silver, get silver. Go look at the old videos. They're still there. 2021 to 2022. Silver scarcity impacting the U.S. Navy. Sonoboy, I don't know how to pronounce that. Procurement program. Department of Defense, fiscal year 2022. Budget estimate. Navy, Sonoboy, what's that? Procurement. In FY 21, DLA's surplus was exhausted. Yeah, okay. So this site, like I said, if y'all want to check this out, this is silverwar.org. They give you a whole breakdown. Look. Blows the whistle on Department of Defense silver shortage. Eagle Preacher Technologies. April 20th, 2023. She's snitching. Somebody's snitching. Eagle Preacher reveals national security of USA in jeopardy. Cami Planter blows the whistle on DOD silver shortage. She's snitching. You could go watch the video. She snitched. She was on the inside. She knows. Look, let's read. I'm being honest. I'm not sure. Hold on, people. Let me see. I'm being honest. I'm not sure that's what that is. All of the, and I got on glasses. Gosh damn. They didn't. Hold on, people. Let me see. This is at 100%. No wonder. Oopsie daisy. There we go. I'm being honest. I'm not sure all of the sources of, I'm not sure all of the sources right now, but silver is very hard to come by now. So it is very much diminishing. It is very much a diminishing supply. So it is a growing concern on how much silver that is going to be available. Sources are limited. Sources are limited. I know just in general, we've had supply chain issues since the pandemic. We're still talking about it. People are really trying to ramp up production, but in getting that secured, sourced has been pretty difficult in terms of any silver. So it's a diminishing resource that has to be looked at. But I don't know where else we got it to be specific. So she was in there, she worked there, and she snitched. And damn, this site don't play. They say more to come. Oh, I bet. So Naval Defense Silver applications. Energy storage ship power. Cruise missiles. This is all was silver, right? Silver application that needs silver. Navy battleships. Torpedoes. Son of boy. I believe I can't pronounce this name right, but I believe this is what they do for sonar. I gotta look into that. Seal delivery vehicles, submarines, autonomous underwater vehicles. I could see this definitely needs silver because they're doing it by remote control and everything. They got to conduct that energy. Yeah. Torpedo batteries. See that? Silver. Yep, large amount of silver is needed. Okay. And they tell you the battery type, torpedo manufacturer. I'm bugging today. Battery manufacturer. So it's two. You got the torpedo manufacturer and the battery manufacturer. And countries: France, Italy, Germany, Denmark, Poland, Australia, Egypt, Morocco. Okay, that's for that missile. Stingrays. Y'all seen movies and they send this out of the naval ship. See the type of battery. They let you know the manufacturer, the battery manufacturer, and the countries that definitely need this: United Kingdom, India, Norway, Thailand, Romania, Morocco. What's this? Varanastra, whatever that missile name is, torpedo, whatever it is. This is the deal. The country that's using this is India. They need silver. DM2A4, Sea Chick or Seahawk, Mod 4. Countries that need this: Germany, Egypt, Greece, Chile, Argentina, Colombia, Ecuador, India, Indonesia, Israel, Peru, Pakistan, South Korea, Spain, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, and Venezuela. And we could go on and on. See, look. They're showing you These are the major weapons that are being used. And mind you, keep in mind, we're not even seeing the other new stuff they got that's dealing with like black op projects and whatever. We ain't even get into that yet. Yeah. I think I'm going to wrap it up now. I've been here almost 2 hours. I do this for y'all people. I could just sit back and shut up and not say nothing. Stoner Feud said some of y'all running around here like Safari, Nicki Minaj ex-boyfriend. Yeah. Those Asians big on fake gold. Yes, they are. Yes, China and Australia gold. Okay. All right. I guess y'all pooped. I could give y'all more, but no need. Y'all ain't even commenting in there, so that's an indication. I guess I overkilled it. But I had to give y'all the source. I put the link up there for y'all already. For the gold and silver, and we could get it the cheapest, and yada yada yada. It's the ball is in your court now. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Which one you need to hold? XRP or silver? Yeah, I better stock up. Peace.